Assalamu alaikum. So, I went to a metaphysical shop in my town, and I wanted to check it out. It seemed like one of the only cool ones around. And like most metaphysical shops that I've ever walked into, the staff had no idea about anything about the occult or the esoteric. They just knew the aura of the crystal that you hold. But the thing is that these people never, they're told that. But I don't think they've ever asked themselves, well, why? Why does that do that? How scientifically does that happen? Because it's a scientific operation. That stones, that crystal and vegetable and mineral life, it's called in science, literally has a consciousness. Most occultists believe this. This is a theory called animism. I believe this. I believe everything that is biologically real, which is place, without having to do anything to it, alter it chemically or in any other way. It possesses a certain quality that only is called magic until it's not. Then it's just called, the way it is. And, if 3 generations go by, you're not gonna remember and create stories about your great-great-great-grandparents, or their culture, or their beliefs, or their languages, their customs. So it's just a constant oral of people knowing things, and that's just the way it is. And another way to say, everybody that was alive, was in kind of a golden age because they knew that, the stars had kind of influence on the ether in the air and the vibrations going on, and there were sympathetic values ascertained by your natal birth and by the heavens above throughout the day, hour, month, year. We even get our day, hour, month, year from astrology. And we could talk about how it was hijacked by, Julius Caesar, the Gregorian calendar, Who gives a fuck? Because you can make up your own calendar, dude. Not a lot of people don't. So I go into this crystal shop, and it was older women that worked in there. There's a couple of them, really, really nice. They had a back room where they gave Reiki healings and shit. And in those rooms were where they kept the tarot cards, and all the tarot cards they weren't tarot cards really, they were the fantastic oracle cards of people that make shit like this. I hate fantasy. I hate the artwork of fantasy, the fucking literature of it. It sucks. There's something cheesy about it. There's nothing tangible. The reason why people love Game of Thrones is because it was fucking tangible. Have you ever seen this in real reality? I'm not talking about in your fucking astral visions. No one's ever seen that before in front of them that's living right now. Or at least that I know of. There are people that are living that have been going through time, very slowly aging, But you will never hear from these people because they know the truth. And the truth is that people don't want to know, they don't want to know any deeper into. Most people do not know. They don't want to know. I'd rather not know. And here's why I'm not bashing people. Recently, like, I went into, like, a retirement of performing magic and shit, and just chilling in bed and doom scrolling. So I feel like this, like, depression in the air. I see shit coming that is gonna make people that bitch about, like, small inconveniences, Karens are gonna fucking have heart attacks, dude. Cause my girl was, like, bitching about something, and I was like, she was bitching about, like, how much, you know, people get paid, and she was getting paid. And I was like, you do realize, like, our great-grandparents stood in bread lines in the 30s and shit? Or came from countries that were at war constantly? Like, you always had to fear for your daughters and your wife getting raped, your sons getting slaughtered, and you popped in the head. Like, most people had been to war or had like many bodies under their belt by the, like, killing under the belt by the time they were like 25. They had killed like 20 people. Like, killing people and, like, being like a fucking savage and just doing whatever and being a fucking mindless animal was kind of the norm. It was pushed by the aristocrats of society. But I've been noticing something. Like, I'm the child of a baby boomer generation person. My girlfriend is. A lot of my friends are. And then I know people that are like, my brothers just turned 30 and 31. I'm 37. And they have a different mindset than me. They would be, what's it? Generation Z? I have little cousins that are 18 and 19 that I fuck with. And generalizations are simply that. They're generalizations just to compound an argument into one form. Generally, people, like, I look down at my cousins because they're fucking weak, dude. I'm like fucked up and crippled and shit. My knees are all fucked up. My back's all fucked up. But still, like, I can like move boxes and shit. I could fucking fight. I could do shit. Like, if shit popped off, like, I could get real physical real fast. These kids are in perfect shape. They run miles and miles every day, and we're playing basketball for 10 hours a day at the time. But they had no strength, no endurance, no grit to them, because it's like an it's an attitude when you're fucking tough and strong. It's more an attitude than how many fucking, like, how long you can run for without, like, passing out. You know, I could probably only run for, I'm in the Florida sun right here. I could probably only run in the heat, like, for probably 5 minutes before I passed out. But you know what? There's no reason to run when you can look around and see the shit. Like, if you were running from something, you could look around and see shit that you can go into. I could just walk up into a neighbor's house and fucking whatever. I don't know why. Because, you know, also you have to be you become a sociopath as you fucking experience things in life, and, like, you start having less and less emotion for shit, and less compassion for some people, and more compassion for others. You start to see what you're about and what you fuck with, and what I wanted to, my point with the ladies was, like, it was